Hi guys, Mo back to do some ASMR cartooning. Um, my toilet book is in the process of being printed, so yay! Um, I'm excited about that. And so, what I want to do this morning, number one, I apologize for neglecting my cartooning sessions, so apologies in advance. But what I plan on doing this morning is just showing you what's going on in the comic book and continuing my cartooning. I know it's been a while, you guys. I know it's been a while, so because I've been busy doing pastel work, but the toilet book's getting printed, so I'm going to continue adding content to this toilet book series, The New Adventures of Commander Cal and Friends. So without further ado, I said do. It's a toilet book. What can I say? Terrible, Mo. So what's going on in the book, you guys, is this. The animals are trying to save the planet, okay, and they got bad guys chasing them. They have the evil fish people leader who is trying to invade the planet Earth, and then there's the sheriff who is trying to get his bounty for catching Chuck and Veal. And if you go to my Couch Jokes Top blog, you can check out what's going on in the comic strip series, which turned into a comic or a toilet book. So right now they are at Mission Control Base Camp. I think it's Base Camp 2 because Base Camp 1 is underneath the ocean. So what's going on is this guy right here is Professor Hogg, and he's very smart. That's why they call him Professor. So what's going on is, what are they doing? It's been a while, so I got to get myself caught up with what's going on. So they're on. They went on a lunch break, and Jeremiah is munching on some alfalfa. And so what's going on is they're going, "What are you doing?" And he said, "Well, this stuff is delicious." And so the Professor Hawk is going, "Whoa, there seems to be some kind of odor coming from the alfalfa sprig." So, and then he goes, "Eureka, I think I might have come up with an idea to solve the vanishing ozone." So you guys, we're going to go ahead and do the next panel. My storyboard is that of Professor Hogg getting all excited because I think he solved the diminishing ozone using cow dung. So let me go ahead and get you set up here, guys. I'm going to move you just a little bit closer, maybe. Hope you can see that okay. All right, let's get it done. I haven't cartooned in a long time. I don't remember how to, though. So we're going to go ahead and I hope this is close enough for you guys. Let me just go ahead and scooch you a little bit forward. There. Okie dokie. There. Okay, let's go ahead and... You guys, I'm sorry. I have been neglectful, and I keep telling myself, "Oh, I'm going to finish it. I'm going to do this, that, and the other thing." And then, gosh, life gets lifey, and then, it happens. I hope you guys can see this okay. I worry about these things, guys. Let's see here. Here's his nose. Okay, this is Professor Hogg. What is he telling these guys? Can't remember. Let me see. Let me go ahead and... Okay, so my storyboard, guys, let's see here, guys, sorry. He goes, there may be a way to let's see. He's coming up with an idea to use the cow dung and the alfalfa that Jeremiah is eating, and he's going to rearrange the molecules in the alfalfa. Because that's part of the ozone. From what I hear, it's part of the diminishing ozone, and that is the gases that are coming off the planet. And I heard word that manure makes a lot of gas. So that's what I heard anyway. So that's what I heard, guys. Thank you so much in advance for hanging out with me this morning, you guys. In the state of Alabama, and it's been a mite cold here where I'm hanging out. I'm camping. I literally have been camping, you guys, seriously, for the last 6 months, and so it's a new animal. Let me tell you, camping in the woods. Who'd have ever thought, man? I'm telling you. Anyways, enough about me. Let's get to. So, this toilet book is about a bunch of farm animals that get together and try to save the planet, the pollution and stuff like that, all the stuff that's going on Earth. And so what they have done so far is what have they done so far? A lot of stuff. They put an end to air pollution because this guy made a machine that takes away all the gunk in the air. So let's see. All right. So if you guys, want to know what's going on in the comic strip series, go to my cowjokes.blog and tell you what exactly is going on, guys. So let's see something here. I'm looking for If you guys are following me, my channel, you know that I'm very unorganized. I can't help it. From one tangent to another. Let me get my stuff out here. Alrighty, let's see. He has a purple lab coat, so we'll go ahead and make this lab coat purple, and I can always switch it around if need be. It wasn't as purple, so no, it's okay. I'll just use this color, guys. So what happened in the beginning of the book is Commander Cal, who was Chuck at the time, he was hanging out with the little Bill character that I created. And so what happened at the plant was there was an explosion, and it hurled the both of them over the fence. And so Chuck didn't want to stick around because he had that intuition thing happening. Yeah. He told Bill, he says, let's get out of here. And Bill said, okay. Bill's looking for his mom, by the way, at the beginning of the series. So they end up running from the sheriff, and then in the book, there's a couple of guys named Frank and Herb, and they're aliens, and so they turn all the animals into superheroes. And I'm not sure my audience, thank you so much for hanging out with me. Thanks for your let me get to my glasses. I don't know what happened to my specs, guys, so it's okay. It's all good. You guys, seriously, my channel is something else, man. Oh gosh, that's so funny. I guess the message I'm trying to put out is, you know what, things happen, and it's like you shouldn't worry about things so much, because life gets lifey, and life gets lifey, and you know what? It's okay. Things happen and it's okay. All right, so anyway, moving right along. So, let's see here, guys. Holy cow, life is getting lifey, guys. Seriously. Okay, well, I'm just gonna go by the. Guys, I'm gonna fly by the seat of my pants here. So we've got the hog, and he said that there may be a way to variegate the strand of alfalfa that they found and modify it so that it will produce dung that doesn't emit greenhouse gases. So that was my plan on fixing the greenhouse gas. So just modifying the molecules and the poop. So that's what they're doing. Okay, so that's what he's doing on this panel. So we have another panel here, guys, which is going to be a cow. We're going to make a cow here, and we're going to make this cow. I hope you guys can see this. Okay, I should get you a little bit closer here. Let me see here. There. I think that's better. I hope that's better, guys. I have no idea what happened to my glasses. So, okay. I figure they're here somewhere, guys. So I'm just gonna roll with it. This is my cow. I sure hope you guys are having a good day. I hope that life is treating you well today. Let's see. When I first started this channel, I thought, well, I like to cartoon, and I like the ASMR aspect of watching people draw and the soft talk and the sounds. And that's what I'm doing. I'm just illustrating and talking softly. And hopefully this helps you sleep. This is the basis of the session. Okay, so I'll go ahead and I hope you guys can see this. Okay, hi guys. Thank you so much for hanging with me. I didn't know how to start this session, to be honest with you guys. It's like, because I've been so, detached from cartooning because I've been so busy illustrating with pastels. Another medium that I enjoy. So what I'm going to do is just put a little like this around him. So that gives the viewer, the reader, kind of like a, I don't know, what do we do this? Let's see. There. Okay. Here. Oh, hi. Okay, cow. There you go. You be a cow now. That's poop. Oh, God, you guys. Hey, thanks for stopping by. I kind of had a rough start because I didn't know how to explain what was going on with me. But if you guys are following me, you'll know. It's been a while. So, thanks for hanging with me today, guys. I appreciate you. Okay, there's a little cow face. All right, what else should I put in? I don't know. It works for me whenever I can't sleep at night, you guys. And there's been many nights that I have had terrible insomnia. And you know what? What I do is I turn it to a channel, the tube to the YouTube channel that provides ASMR sessions. And that's how I fall asleep. And I don't have to take medication or anything. And so, there, you know, that's a good way to, I mean, if you don't like taking pills, a good way to, for me anyway, I'm just speaking for myself, guys. Just speaking for myself. And I don't think, well, there are all kinds of sleep aids that they sell over the counter, and it's like, you know what? These sessions are free. I mean, and YouTube provides sessions like that, and I love the fact that, you know, that this is even available. This is not working. So, I think I want to make a red cow. I'm thinking. Let's see. I'm gonna make him too red though. Let me see something here, guys. Let me see. Oh, that's a good color for him. Okay, he's gonna be this color. Actually, you know what? No, he's not. He's gonna be this color. He's going to be a spotted cow. There. Let's see. Maybe I should put some more spots on him. Maybe I'll put more spots on him. That's a fun part about doing this, you guys. You just, you know what? Goofing around and cartooning, and I love it. I just love doing this, you guys. So this comic book that I keep calling it a comic book, but it's not. It's a toilet book. And you take it with you to the John. Listen, guys, look at this. Oh, you know what? Are they in my... Huh. All right. In it today, guys. Seriously. I did have my glasses here. I don't know what happened to my glasses, you guys. Seriously. Let's see. I need to make that green. Anyone know has ever seen cow dung? You know it's green. I'm gonna make this over here. Okay. Yeah, if you've ever seen my channel before, you can already guess that something is bound to doom up the process of the session, but that's okay. Like, for example, losing my glasses. There. As I said, I can't see a thing, you guys. Seriously. I've got old lady eyes and I can't see anything, so apologies. Thank you so much. I appreciate you stopping by the way. Didn't say it before. I'm gonna say it again. If it wasn't for you guys, seriously, I wouldn't be doing this. I love what I do, and I'm so glad that you're here joining me and experiencing this toilet book being created. I appreciate it. I really, really do. So I haven't done this for so long. I'm kind of like, okay, what? What was I thinking? These storyboards. So I'm going to try to do more cartooning. I promised I will. So, okay, I'm going to do a little question mark over his head. There. All right, he's done. Yeah, I'm going to have to do a little bit of white out here, but that's okay, guys. So, all right, so he's explaining how cow dung is going to eat this alfalfa that the animals are eating. It's not going to create that gas, that greenhouse gas. So this is their way of fixing the ozone. That was their next assignment, is to fix the ozone. So, okay, so the next panel is Professor Hogg. He's explaining what's going on. I'm going to go ahead and get this panel and get it ready for you guys. Let me see. Here we go. Okay. So Professor Hogg is here, guys. I had something in mind when I was drawing this panel, and I had in mind, but that's okay. It's a cartoon, guys, for crying out loud. And people say, it's not, you know what? I'm glad you feel better about yourself. No. I like taking directions. I do. And if you guys have any suggestions for the toilet book, please feel free to add to, kind of like a way of giving guests bragging rights. I'm thinking. So, and I'm not ignoring you. I promise you. I promise you guys. I can't see because I lost my glasses again. So I appreciate your comments and the great suggestions that you guys are leaving. I appreciate it. Truly. Boy, when I was doing this on a daily, I was never at a loss for words, but I have been focused more on my pastel work, and I kind of steered away from cartooning, so I'll get back to what's going on with this comic strips. I keep saying comic strip. It's a toilet book series, so I'm going to have to get used to that term. And I told somebody what I was doing not too long ago. I told them about this toilet book that I'm illustrating and creating. And I asked them, I said, is this a thing? Is this a toilet? Do they even exist, toilet books? And it's like, I guess they do. I don't know, guys. I wish I had my glasses. I don't know what I did with them, guys. Seriously. Oh, no. You know what? I'm going to find them eventually. At the very end of the session, I will find them. Because that's how things happen in my little world. Life getting lifey, and it's okay. Life gets lifey, guys. And if it gets too lifey, do yourself a favor, drop everything you're doing, and do something nice for yourself. It's the message I try to put out there for folks that have difficulty sleeping. Go. All right. Hey guys, I never come prepared. I'm sorry. I don't. I figured it was time. And once you click that record button, you know what happens? You start recording. It's like, you know what? I know how news anchors feel because they do those newscasts live. And yeah. And things happen on live TVs. I figure things happen on live YouTube too. Okay. Let's see. Okay. I think maybe that's all I'm going to do for him. Different color too, guys. Doggone it. This is going to be a different color. It's okay though. You guys, thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate you. There. Okay, so this is what I got, guys. So that's the pig. I was telling you. Okay, so he initially he had his eyes closed and he was being all, but this picture got changed to this one. See, I got one more panel, you guys, I think I'm going to do. And what I'm going to do with these is scan them, put them in the blog, and then that way I can continue the blog, the comic strip on the blog, guys. So that's what I'm doing right now. And all this goomy stuff is kind of like pastel stuff I've been working with. But you know what? The beauty of Photoshop and AI and this, I was thinking about using AI to punch up the illustrations in the book. It's like, nothing doing. You get artwork that is not tweaked. And that's basically my thought process. It's like, I guess, yeah. You get the real thing with me, guys. Nothing doing when it comes to, you know what? Illustrating and talking and hanging out with you guys. It's just basically all I'm doing is having a good time with folks who like this kind of thing. So I appreciate you joining me, and I appreciate all the great support you're sending my way, you guys. I'm telling you, I never in a million years thought that there are people out there who like this kind of stuff. So I'm grateful for you guys. Those of you who are hanging out with me and sharing the time, I appreciate it. Oh. I was kind of nervous when I first clicked on today. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I just, I don't know. I don't know. Who knows? I'm never nervous. I work with the public like on a daily, you guys. I work at a hospital and I work at a restaurant, and I deal with people every day on a daily. And I never get nervous talking to people or anything. I'm in the business way too long for that. But sometimes I do. I don't know. I don't know, guys. Okay, I guess I should explain the book. So what happened is these Chuck and Veal got thrown over a fence. And I know I said this earlier on in the recording. They got thrown over a fence due to an explosion in the processing plant. So they escaped. And so what happened was they're running from the sheriff. He's a bungling sheriff. His name is Sheriff Floyd. And every time he tries to catch these critters, something goes wrong. It's like my series. It's like my session. Seriously. And so these animals are running from the law. And then one of my viewers said, "Why don't you make a superhero?" And you know what? I did. And it turned into a toilet book. And that's what happens when you leave comments. It's like, you're just adding content to the toilet book, or helping me. And I appreciate it. I give you bragging rights. It's like, I thought of that. I love it. Yes, and the guest who gave me that piece of advice, thank you. I appreciate it. I appreciate the ideas. Seriously. And you guys, I take requests too. I take requests. Somebody asked me to draw avocado for them, so I did. What did I do? Somebody asked me to draw their profiles. I'm going to make it so that I can draw caricatures on request too. I've been here for a year now, guys, and I've been busy working and doing this toilet book and trying to put it together. And I didn't even think to put a book together until, probably middle of last year. So this is a work in progress, guys. Just saying. I sure make a lot of noise for an ASMR tech. I don't mean to. Says that's really loud. I know it's so loud. Don't need to be that. Only on my channel, right? I don't mind. I just enjoy doing this. And I was on the fence about doing this morning because I have a job to go to. But you know what? I'm going to go ahead and start doing this again. Seriously. I miss cartooning, but I do like the pastel work too, so I'll try to do a little bit more of this, guys. All right, here we go. Apologies for not interacting, guys. Seriously, I lost my glasses. I don't know what happened to them. Sorry about that. All right, so yeah, I guess that's it. You know what? These uniforms that these animals are wearing, I really don't know what to put here. I'm not sure. Still working on that idea. So, all right. The pig. So he's got all kinds of ideas to help save the planet. He was driving to a processing plant and there was a bump in the road, and so he ended up falling off of the wagon they were riding in it. So that was a new character. I've added some new characters to the comic strip series, you guys. I should call it a toilet book series. I'm going to have to come to terms with the fact that it's going to be a while for me to remember it is a toilet book series. All right, guys. All right, let me go ahead and show you what the panels are. I'm going to explain this thing to you. Yeah. Okay. Oh, there he is. Doggone it. He's here. What's going on here? Maybe I did something. All right, then. Cart before the horse, Mo. Seriously. Okay. All right. New Year's resolution, guys. I'm definitely going to try to be more organized when I do these sessions. I'm going to try. I'm not claiming that it's going to happen real soon, but hopefully eventually. So, okay, guys. What stuff here? One of my friends, I love her to the moon and back. She's so sweet. She started her YouTube channel around the same time that I did, but this little chickie Lala is rocking. She's doing makeup, and my gosh, guys, her little channel just took off, and I'm just so happy for her. Hey to Brooke, if you're out there, thanks for hanging out with me. If you decide to click on. Okay, so this is my comic strip panels right here. Professor Hogg came up with an idea to cure the ozone layer, or to prevent the ozone from diminishing. So he's got an idea with that alfalfa that they found. And then, what did I put it in the camera view? Let me see. This is him. And then he's saying, oh, I can take cow dung and make it so that the gases don't diminish with ozone. Then he's explaining what's going on. He's explaining the molecule stuff, the molecule structure, and how he's going to fix the problem. And so, oh no, guys, guess what I did? The most important part, you guys, seriously, you can't make this up. You can't make this up. There. Oh, seriously. I was thinking about doing stand-up once upon a time, and it's like, I would probably be pretty good at stand-up. One-liners and things like that. But I thought this is easier. All right. Here's this little alfalfa sprig. Here you go, little alfalfa thing. There. Okay. There's not enough silliness in the world, I'm thinking, you guys. There's, seriously. People, I'm telling you, people need to lighten up a little bit. You know what? It'd be a lot better, all in all, if people could just, like, get along with each other and just be happy for other people's, or with who you are, things like that. I don't know. I just wish people would be more friendly and caring, and, you know, just my opinion. People keep telling me, you have a lot of opinions. Like, I do have a lot of opinions. Okay. All right, so it looks like we're done with this thing, finally. And what I'll do is I'll go ahead and I'll scan these and put them on the blog site, and call it a day. But you know what I also want to do, guys, is probably want to do some pasta. I do enjoy pasta. Here. I'm going to do one pastel around here. I have the pastels handy. I used to do this a lot, and I have just kind of, I've been kind of neglecting my channel. I don't mean to, but you know what? You work two jobs, it happens. Okay, here's my paper. Here's my pastels. Let me see, do I have enough? I think I do. I do have my pastels, you guys, so I'm going to go ahead and do some pastels for you. And I'm not ignoring you. I so promise. I don't know what happened to my glasses, you guys, and I don't see very well. So thank you so much for your comments and your shares, you guys. I appreciate you a lot. So what I'm going to do is just do some improv. Let's see what I can come up with here. Got a white piece of chalk. I'm been doing Bob Ross pictures lately, but you know what I want to do? What was I thinking about doing? I was thinking about just kind of scribbling. So let's do this, guys. Let's see what I can come up with. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to surprise my brain. Let's see. Or am I going to have my brain surprise me? That's what I have to say. Okay. All right, brain. Do your thing, brain. When I was teaching first grade, you guys, it was called Kids Time Story Time, and there was a book called, what is it like? The book is about a couple of blockheads that didn't use their brains, and it was like, oh, this one of the blockheads was very stubborn, and he didn't think that he could do things, and the other blockhead said, you can do whatever you want to do, and you can. I love that book. These two blockheads. It was about these two blockheads, and one of the blockheads he didn't have the confidence to think that he could do things, and it's like, boy, that's such a closed mindset. And you know what? I think anyone could do anything they put their mind to. It's like the power of yet is amazing, you guys. The power of yet is absolutely amazing. You can do things. And if you can't do them now, give yourself a break, Can't do them yet. I always told my first graders, my kinders, it's like, you can't do it, Miss Maxfield. It's like, you can't do it yet, sweetie. The power of yet is crazy awesome. I encourage anyone who doesn't think that they can do this. You know what? If you haven't tried it, you'll never know. You need to try it before you even start judging yourself and your abilities to create things, So that's all I got. I don't add much to the table. I like encouraging people to do things that they're not comfortable doing. Like, for instance, me example. I was kind of on the fence about doing this today, guys. And it's like, I don't know why. Well, I kind of know why, because I haven't been cartooning for a while, and I kind of trying to explain the toilet book, and so. If you guys go to mycowjokes.blog and check out the comic strip series, it's there. So, just saying. Okay, you know what? These are mountains. This is the sky. So we're going to I think we're going to add maybe a waterfall somewhere. But I don't want to add it here. I think I want to add it here somewhere. Guys, let me see here. Do I want yellow in there? Maybe. Brush, here's my yellow. I don't know, should I? Yeah, why not? Why not, guys? You really don't know what I have no reference, you guys. I'm just been doing a lot of things lately, and this type of thing. You guys, thank you so much for the sweet comments. You guys, I love you so much, guys. Seriously, I do. I love my audience. You guys are awesome. All right. Oh, that yellow worked out pretty well, I'm thinking, guys. I didn't know. And you know what? Guess what? I decided to work outside my comfort zone. Even by, stepping in front of the camera this morning, I was like, should I? Do I dare? It's like, why not? Jeez, you guys. I'm sorry, but I've come to a point in my life that don't try to make it more complicated than what it is. And I think, for me, it's how I try to live. And I got that advice from my principal. She told me, don't overthink things, because I tend to overcomplicate things, and not worth it. And then the brain starts going, what? Now what? Now what? I don't know. I kind of not to make life too complicated, because once that happens, wow, all heck breaks loose. Well, for me. Okay, so let's do something. Let's add something. Where's your Bob Ross tree, Monica? I don't know. You know what, guys? Let me tell you. I'm going to put a Bob Ross tree. It's probably somewhere. Okay, so I'm thinking, okay, so I have no idea what this is going to become. And this is the fun part of illustrating or creating content. I really have no idea. But I know that there needs to be a waterfall somewhere. Let's see. Okay. And it's snowing outside. So let's make a snowy cliff. And that's a little story I'm making up in my mind. So this is what I do. I make up little stories in my head. It's just like cartooning, guys. It's just like cartooning. It's like you don't know what's next for your character. Well, for me, I don't know what's going on with the characters next. And then I take a nap, and guess what? I wake up and it's like, oh yeah, that's a good idea. So these toilet books that I'm creating, you guys, are just books that you take to the John and read. Or you go in while you're doing your daily constitution. There we go. Here's some land right there. Let's put some land there. Okay, and something here. There, guys. Okay, let's throw some more white in here because it's snowing outside. Let's throw some white. Okay, sharing the love. This is what I call sharing the love. Yes, you know what? I like the color, so let's spread it around a little bit. And I'm going to do it something like this. And I need a focal point, and I'm not exactly sure what that's going to be, guys. I could make a Bob Ross tree. And maybe some kind of something over here. We need some contrast over here, I'm thinking maybe. You guys, all I'm using is pastel. So, yeah, that's it. That's all I'm using, pastel. And it's one of the easiest mediums I've worked with. I like acrylics, but I don't know. These pastels give you a little bit more creative liberty. Or creative freedom is what I'm thinking. You know how Bob Ross loves I think he was into trees and nature and stuff like that. It's like, so I'm taking his cue. So I'm just like to add something, some kind of something. There. Thanks, you guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, by the way, and your comments. And hello to those who are clicking on. Welcome. Appreciate it. Okay. All right. So it's starting to look like a composition, guys, and I have no clue how this inspiration started, and so I don't know. How? But I kind of like the idea that I used a different color for the water. So I know this is like let's add some white in here. Gosh darn. Let's do it just because. You know what? I've come to the conclusion that I don't like being told what to do. I really, I don't know. Maybe it's because I'm older. But, boy, sure, I don't know. I don't mind constructive criticism at all, you guys. I don't. But sometimes, well, in the workplace, you need to do this, you need to do that. I say, nuh-uh, I do not. I can do it my way. I think everyone has a little bit of rebel in them. I do. I really do think we all kind of have that. I'm just saying, guys. I'm just saying. But I do enjoy constructive criticism. And if you guys have any suggestions that for me that will help my little channel grow, hey, I'm all ears, guys. Seriously. Okay, what else do I need? What else I need, guys? All right, guys. Let me see. I guess how long? I can't even see how many minutes I've been doing this because I don't have my glasses. It's all good. Alrighty, well, there's another composition. And I sure want to thank you guys for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. It's been a little while since I did cartooning, and so I decided to add content to my toilet book series and hang out with you guys for a minute. So thank you so much for stopping by and visiting with me. I appreciate all the support that you're giving my little channel. I love you guys to the moon and back. You know that. And I hope to see you back on my next video. Love you guys. You take care. Namaste. Oopsie.